How do you do, everybody? I suppose I have been included in the newsreel because the biggest news of the day is not the naval agreement, not even prohibition, but the return of the natural waistline.
My idea of a perfect woman is she's got to be hot. 70% of the relationship is physically how they look. If you're attracted to them, you can parlay that into a longer relationship than someone you're just cool with, you know.
I look for a slender girl. You know, they have to be attractive and nice legs, nicer stomach.
Do you know why you prefer a slender girl?
Why? I couldn't even tell you why.
Because we were seeing supermodels everywhere and Victoria's Secret catalogs. Men, even average men, were so saturated with images of the perfect that it diminished their capacity to love the ordinarily beautiful.
Thank God for cloning, because when cloning becomes big, if you like your Pamela Andersons, if you like all the different types of hot women out there, we can just run them off into manufacturing like a Model T Ford and eliminate, you know, all the nasty chicks.
Is this what we've become? A society that places so much value on looks that people who don't measure up to the current standard of beauty, they have no value at all? Not that I'm blaming the guys for their attitude. I've done the same thing myself. A few years ago, back when I lived in Chicago and had hair, I had a woman that I thought was awesome. Only we never got married because I thought I'd find someone else just like her that was even more beautiful. Well, now she's happily married to someone else, and I'm wondering, why did I even buy into this idea of the perfect woman? What causes us to obsess over physical beauty and not appreciate the things that truly make women beautiful? Who benefits from women not feeling beautiful? I didn't. Women definitely don't. I decided to find out who does. Now that's Garen. Being a model, she's seen as every man's dream. Tall, very thin, and envied by women.
How'd I do?
Did great. Y'all look good.
Well, I'm going swimming now, so come film me.
Looking at all this, I have to admit it seemed a little bit odd to me. I mean, look at it. Garen's over there in a bikini. Then she's in the pool swimming with naked women, and all the while people around her drinking a lot of booze. Now, I don't want you to think that I'm prudish or anything, but I guess I forgot to tell you, Garen's only 12 years old.
I'm a big kid now. Hi there. Okay, I'm a big girl, and I need to act like a big girl even though I'm a kid inside.
I wondered, if you had to be 6 feet tall, a size 2, and model at 12 to be considered beautiful, what was happening to all the girls that weren't?
I never thought I was pretty.
So why haven't you never thought that you were pretty?
I don't know, I just think I'm ugly.
I mean, but why do you think that?
I don't have a certain reason, I just think it. No one's ever told me, but I'm sure some people think I'm ugly.
Nah, you don't think so?
I don't think I'm never gonna think I'm pretty.
Like when you look at yourself in the mirror, that's what you think?
Mm-hmm.
How can you possibly like being ugly?
That's the way God made me, and if you want me to be ugly, oh well, be There's only 2 girls I think that aren't prettier than me.
Why aren't they prettier than you?
Because they're really, really ugly.
So then, who do you think is pretty then?
A lot of people, famous actresses and stuff.
Like who?
Maya, Aaliyah, Monica, Missy Elliott. I'm proud that I'm ugly.
A 12-year-old girl that's already decided that she's ugly. And another 12-year-old girl who everyone says is beautiful. They don't seem all that different. And just because our society singles out a few for fame and recognition, why do so many others have to feel like so much less? As for Garen, her story started when a lady walked up to her and handed her a flyer saying that she looked like she could be a model. Garen had never really thought about modeling before, but Garen's mother, Michelle, thought it was a great idea. This made perfect sense because Michelle was an amateur model herself when she was 19. So Michelle takes Garen to Griffith Park and shoots these snapshots of her. And after that, their next stop would be LA Models.
Of course, I noticed right away that she's a very cute girl, tall, perfect, body for modeling. Saw her photographs that she had with her and saw that she did photograph well, and, that was what we're looking for.
My first reaction when I saw Garen in the newspaper was great. Not only do we have pressure to look like I don't know who, in their 30s or 40s or 20s. I suppose 40s, forget it. 40s trash for the industry. But now it's a 12-year-old child, right? How impossible is that? How impossible is that? Why are we so focused on this kind of beauty? On this kind of beauty that's unattainable by most people. It's so unhealthy and destructive. And then it comes back to money. So, you're talking about trying to knock out a system that's been working really well for the people that are in power. And that's, what do you want? A revolution? Yeah? I am angry, right? I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. I get a chance to talk finally about, about women in North America. Oh my God.
MTV, look what you've done to me. You've made a total mess of me.
What do you think of those images?
I think they're pretty, actually. No, seriously, because they're so flawless and pretty, and I just want to be like them.
I think it's dumb because no one's that skinny unless they're like anorexic.
I wanna be on MTV. I wanna be on MTV. I wanna be on MTV.
Like that. Sometimes I can feel sort of insecure and it can affect me a lot.
And when you see those images, how does it make you feel?
Ugly.
It makes you feel ugly?
Ugly.
But you do know that you're pretty, right?
Now, who do you think benefits from selling us the image of beauty that we see on television?
Companies. I mean, it's all about industries and how they're willing to put people down to make money.
I think that was true for a long time. Establish a problem and position yourself as the solution.
In the collision between commerce and beauty, Denise Fadua runs advertising agency Leo Burnett's beauty campaigns for L'Oreal Paris and Procter & Gamble, contributing to the 40,000 messages kids see each year in the advertising industry's $100 billion effort to create loyal consumers.
Women are at different places in terms of how beauty involved they are. There's some women at the top end that are super beauty involved. They just enjoy it. There's another group of the super beauty involved women who I do feel a little sorry for. They're almost kind of they are kind of the victims. They always hate the way they look and they always want to look better. They don't have very much self-esteem, so they try to boost their self-esteem with trying to conform to the standards, and they're never happy. And so they are often the target for a lot of these products.